They told you to work harder, to chase more, to never stop. But what if happiness isn't found in doing more, but in doing less? Buddhism teaches that true peace comes from letting go, not holding on. Today, we'll explore 8 things laziness, when done wisely, actually makes you happier at. Stop overthinking what others think of you. The weight of their opinions has controlled you for far too long. From childhood, you were conditioned to seek approval, to measure your worth through the eyes of others. Every action, every decision, every spoken word filtered through an invisible lens of judgment. But consider this: no matter what you do, someone will always disapprove. Someone will always find fault. And yet their disapproval does not change the reality of who you are. Their judgment is nothing more than a reflection of their own experiences, biases, and insecurities. It has nothing to do with your worth, your truth, or your path. Imagine the liberation of stepping away from the exhausting habit of people-pleasing. No more second-guessing your words. No more replaying conversations in your head, wondering if you said the right thing. No more sacrificing your authenticity just to fit an expectation that was never yours to begin with. The people who truly matter, the ones who genuinely care, will love and accept you for who you are. The ones who criticize, judge, or gossip, they were never meant to walk beside you anyway. Let them go. Free yourself. Focus instead on how you perceive yourself. Do you respect the person you are becoming? Are you living in alignment with your values? Are you treating yourself with kindness? At the end of your life, you will not remember the fleeting opinions of strangers. You will only remember whether you honored your own soul. Stop wasting energy on arguments and drama. There was a time when proving your point felt necessary, when you believed that if you could just explain yourself properly, if you could just make someone understand, everything would fall into place. But most arguments are nothing more than battles of ego, stubbornness clashing against stubbornness. No amount of reasoning will change a mind that does not want to be changed. People hold tightly to their beliefs, often without realizing it. The wise path is not to engage in these endless battles, but to step away with grace. If someone misinterprets your words, if they twist your intentions, if they are determined to misunderstand you, who wins if you argue? No one. The energy spent on conflict is energy stolen from peace. Picture a still lake. When a stone is thrown into it, ripples form, disturbing its surface. But if the lake remains undisturbed, the stone sinks without causing chaos. You can be that lake. You do not have to respond to every provocation. You do not have to defend yourself against every critic. You do not have to prove your worth to those who refuse to see it. Instead, embrace the power of silence. Not every battle is worth fighting. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Walk away, not in weakness, but in wisdom. Stop trying to fix everyone's problems. You have spent years carrying the burdens of others, stretching yourself thin in the name of love, responsibility, and duty. You have tried to mend the broken, to lift those who refuse to lift themselves, to offer solutions to problems that were never yours to solve. But the truth is, it is not your job to save everyone. Each person has their own path, their own lessons, their own burdens to carry. Struggle is a necessary part of growth. Just as a butterfly must push its way out of its cocoon to strengthen its wings, so too must each person face their own challenges. When you constantly step in, when you try to fix, when you take on the suffering of others as if it were your own, you deny them the opportunity to develop resilience and wisdom. This does not mean you stop caring. It does not mean you turn away from those in need. It simply means recognizing the limits of your influence. Offer support, but do not entangle yourself in the pain of others to the point of losing yourself. You can be a source of light without setting yourself on fire. Let go of the weight that was never yours to carry. Trust that others will find their way, just as you have found yours. Stop chasing perfection. For too long, you have believed that happiness lies just beyond the next achievement, the next milestone, the next perfectly executed plan. But perfection is an illusion, a mirage that moves further away the closer you think you are to reaching it. It is an exhausting pursuit, one that robs you of the joy found in imperfection. Mistakes are not failures, they are lessons. Every wrong turn, every misstep, every so-called failure has shaped you, refined you, made you who you are today. Regret is a chain that ties you to the past, preventing you from fully embracing the present. But the past cannot be changed, and dwelling on it serves no purpose. Ask yourself, if you could go back and undo every mistake, would you still be the person you are now? Would you have the same strength, the same wisdom, the same appreciation for life? Likely not. So instead of lamenting what could have been, embrace what is. Gratitude is far more powerful than regret. Release the need for perfection. Accept the beauty of imperfection, of growth, of the ever-changing nature of life. Stop accumulating unnecessary things. For years, you have filled your life with possessions, believing that each new item would bring you happiness. Clothes, gadgets, decorations, furniture, each purchased with the promise of fulfillment. But possessions do not bring lasting joy. Instead, they create clutter, both physically and mentally. The more you own, the more you are owned by what you own. Buddhist monks walk the earth with nothing but a robe and a bowl, yet they are free. They are light. They carry no unnecessary burdens. The more you simplify your life, the more peace you will find. Let go of what no longer serves you. Give away what you do not need. Clear space in your home and in your mind. True wealth is not measured by what you own, but by how free you feel. Stop trying to please everyone. How many times have you said yes when you wanted to say no? How many times have you sacrificed your own happiness to keep others comfortable? But the more you try to meet everyone's expectations, the further you drift from yourself. You cannot please everyone. You are not responsible for making others happy at the cost of your own peace. Those who truly love you will respect your boundaries. They will celebrate your happiness, not resent it. And those who do not, they were never meant to stay. Prioritize yourself without guilt. Choose your own well-being without apology. The most liberating thing you can do is realize that you do not need external validation to be worthy. Stop saying yes out of obligation. Stop explaining yourself. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into spaces that were never meant for you. Stop rushing through life. Since childhood, you have been conditioned to believe that productivity is the measure of worth. You have sprinted from one milestone to the next, always chasing something beyond the horizon. But happiness is not waiting in the future. It is here, now, in the present moment. Buddhism teaches mindfulness, the art of truly being where you are. When you eat, just eat. When you walk, just walk. Slow down. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. Listen to the rustling of leaves. Notice the details of life that you have been too busy to see. The moment you stop rushing is the moment you start living. Stop worrying about the future. Worry is a thief. It steals your peace, your joy, your ability to be fully present. It does not prevent tomorrow's troubles, nor does it guarantee happiness. It only drains today. You have faced hardship before, and you have survived. You have endured loss, uncertainty, change, and yet here you are. Stronger, wiser, whole. Trust that whatever comes, you will handle it. Let go of the illusion of control. Release the weight of worry. The future will unfold as it must, and no amount of anxiety will change that. Be here, be now, because this moment is all that truly exists.